So hey guys, first of all I introduce myself. My name is Dipesh Verma and I um, qualified my education from JNV and I got 94.5 in JEE Mains. Actually I want to share some points, logical points, like one myth about study is this is boring and all the things where we discuss about studies. Actually we try to skip it studies generally for students. Actually I want to say the point, like this is the study is the thing that can make your mind a proper functioning brain. So when you study, when you solve so many problems, complex problems, so that's open your brain, you build your logics, then you learn from that studies. One point I can say about studies is a very simple work in the world, very simplest work in the world. You have just to sit and just study by opening books. This sentence was said by my CS teacher. Actually I want to I actually respect this sentence because he was very good teacher. Actually he was a professor in a college in the pandemics of COVID. He lost his job and comes to our JNV for studying by through teaching CS. Actually when I saw him, he was a great person. He spent his whole life, means major part of life in CS coding. The whole day he coding. He spent so many times, so his time in coding. So he had great knowledge in CS, and overall he had. Well, means I want to say that some in this world, some people are here who have the great mind. They have knowledge about overall surrounding, what happening. They are just not simple people. They have mind, they know what happening around us, why they are happening. They actually build their mind. They know the logic behind anything happening. So actually I wanted to be like him. So my point was like we study. So I want to say for you, if you study by yourself, not by coaching, by teacher, that's also not a simple thing. But when you study by self, you build your brain. You level by level, your brain become complex. This is the age your brain are very soft. When you become older, then your brain started to become harder. So in the age of 20s and 18-20s, this is a time you have the whole power to gain knowledge, and you can study more better way than in the age of 80s. The sentence that was said by Khan sir also, that why studies only done in this 20s age, this teenage age, why that not be given to the older peoples that had 18th age, 90s age. This is boring, the boring thing. We think that study is boring. Why we are not giving the thing that we the people like 80s, 20s, 70s age people, they are free. So let them give the study work, so they study. But the thing is, the main thing is we brain are now capable in this age of 18 and 20s. These are capable to gain all knowledge gather. This is very excited to learn and think and experience things, new things. So we can actually build our future from this. Okay, so this was the first point, that we can develop our brain by studying. Okay, second thing I want to say that this is the era that every parents wants to his son very brilliant and be good in performing in his schools and in studies. So every parents wants to give him good education. They let him to uh, pull him in coachings after schools. So what actually have happened in rural areas, students uh, learn in school only, then after that they play their other things, and not they are actually dedicated. They are not getting the proper teachers and the proper content education. So I think this is the major problem that the rural area children are facing. Yeah, when I am also a rural area children, and I spent my 1 to 5th class in rural area. So I understand that what happens here, that the teachers come. I know teachers have the knowledge, but the actually problem is here children haven't the patience, or they didn't know the manner disciplines. They have lacked this. So teacher also unable to teach him what they are come to teach. They even their time measure goes in maintaining the children, that they not fighting together, and so the whole major time goes in this thing. So they are unable to teach. Actually everything is gone when everyone start to work on themselves. Then only the system will become right. Everyone claim to sarkar and netas वगैरह. Okay, so this will not be, by claiming we can't be change our system. Okay, so we have to work on ourselves, what we can do for this contribution. Automatically system will change. फर्स्ट वी हैव टू डू ना. अगर हम कुछ करेंगे ही नहीं, हम बस क्लेम करेंगे. आज का ज़माना ही ऐसा हो गया, मतलब बस क्लेम होता है, बस क्लेम करते हैं, कोई करता नहीं है. क्योंकि एक ऐसा भी है ना कि करो भी तो फिर मतलब कहीं ना कहीं तुमको प्रॉब्लम ही फेस करना पड़ेगा, है ना. सो दिस इज द सेकंड पॉइंट, दैट हाँ, माई एक्चुअली पॉइंट वाज दैट इन अर्बन एरिया, है ना, शहरों में क्या होता है कि बच्चों को सुबह से लेके मतलब पहले पूरा स्कूल जाएंगे वो लोग, दिन भर स्कूल में रहेंगे, वहाँ बच्चे पढ़ेंगे, जो भी करेंगे पढ़ेंगे दिन भर. उसके बाद भी बच्चा पेरेंट्स को लगता है कि घर में नहीं पढ़ेगा, बच्चा कुछ तो पढ़ने वाला है नहीं, उसको डाल देते हैं ट्यूशन में. अब बेचारा बच्चा सुबह को गया, शाम को आया स्कूल से, फिर शाम को फिर कहाँ कोचिंग चला गया, उसके बाद खुद के लिए टाइम नहीं है. यहाँ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. और उसके बाद लास्ट में रिजल्ट आता है कि वो मुश्किल से पास हो रहा है, नंबर कमा रहे हैं. कि भाई तुम समझो ना, ये ब्रेन है ना, ऐसा थोड़ा ना एक मशीन थोड़ी ना कि तुम स्कूल डाल दिए, फिर उसको कोचिंग में डाल दिए, फिर वो बच्चा मतलब कि एकदम अच्छा ही करेगा. भाई उसको भी अपना प्रॉपर टाइम चाहिए ना, उसको टाइम दो ना. तुम बैठ के उसको, पेरेंट्स हो ना, तो तुम बैठो, तुम उसको बैठ के करने के लिए दो ना, वो खुद से करेगा. तुम बाहर से टीचर वहाँ पे बाहर पढ़ा रहे हैं, उसको खुद समझ आएगा, खुद से करेगा तब तो समझ आएगा उसको, तब तो उसको फील होगा, तब वो समझ पाएगा ना चीज़ों, खुद से करेगा. तो वही लैक करते हैं सर के लोग कि ना, वो बस डाल देते हैं कोचिंग में क्या करेंगे, पढ़ाते रहेंगे. और तो उनको प्रैक्टिस ना कराएंगे वो लोग, टीचर बच्चे को कुछ कराएंगे, फिर अपना पढ़ाना शुरू कर देंगे. सो यही दिक्कत होता है. मुझे लगता है कि कोचिंग में पैसा बचाओ, उसको छोड़ो, खुद थोड़ा टाइम दो उसको. बच्चों को हमें ऐसा बोलो ना तुम कि बैठो पढ़ो करके खुद से, उसको जब मौका मिलेगा थोड़ा सा खुद को डिस्कवर करेगा ना, वो पढ़ पा रहा है, कुछ सीखेगा ना, अपने इंटरेस्ट आएगा, वो अपने आप चीज़ें करने लगेगा. ठीक है, तो मेरा एडवाइस है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि ऐसे करना है. मेरा ओपिनियन, मैं जो चीज़ें सराउंडिंग में देख पा रहा हूँ और जो ऑब्जर्व कर रहा हूँ, जो कि मुझे लगता है मेरे पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कि उसको चेंज होना चाहिए, ताकि एक बेटर सिस्टम जो है सोसाइटी हो सके. एक पॉइंट है, सब पॉइंट है. सो हाँ, और जो कि और जैसे कि अभी क्या कंपटीशन का वो है सीन है कि बहुत बच्चे जाते हैं यहाँ पे, जैसे कि सी जी का हूँ, ठीक है. तो सी जी में देखा हूँ चीज़ कि सो मैनी जो चिल्ड्रंस आफ्टर देयर 12th दे कम इन कोचिंग, दे गिव देयर so many monies even in lakhs. Yeah, they give their rupees in lakhs in for their PGs and therefore studies and coaching fees. That's all the things goes very costly. So they spend their money. So we thought that we go in coaching and then we perform our best. Actually, the problem is here. This is CG board. every state have their own board, so they teach their own contents studies. The actual the questions comes from NCERT. The JE is based on NCERT. That's question come from NCERT. Or now they from starting 1 to 12th they study in CG board. They have knowledge about NCERT and they want to perform in JE. So how they can compete with the student who had already from starting 1 to 12th he has studied NCERT and he have enough knowledge. He have the syllabus oriented content. So how they will compete with other children? So they lack them. They spend their money and for over they tried their hard, but they are failed in last. The problem is the system, the NCERT. They haven't teach the NCERT. They haven't. This is not the problem of children. They studied, but they didn't get the proper NCERT content. So I think we have here in our state NCERT is very costly. If someone want to study in NCERT board college, my CBSE board college, okay, so they have to give so much money. Actually, and CBSE board is in private schools they teach, but very lesser schools are here and they take very high money for NCERT level contents to share. So here is problem. Now the system got changed and slowly the NCERT is coming in the CG board, replacing the CG board's content to NCERT. That's a good thing that have to be done and that's the good thing happen. This is the problem going solved slowly. So okay, this problem is going solved. Okay. Actually I wanted to just to make your next your eyes to see in these areas. Actually what is the problem? I want just to make you observe the things. Okay, this is the things and mm, next thing is that here in India what is the problem is students are set to be study. They haven't exposure about games and other things like actually this is the main problem. They give in from starting in schools also they didn't got the exposure of sports like badminton and tennis and football. They no one here is to teach them any game. They play by themselves and they didn't know how to play and they just play in their own way. So how they get to know what is the rules and that is a way to perform in games also and other sports things that they can make their future in this also. Actually this have very lesser future, very less opportunity in the games in India, but after though there are some opportunities are here only 1% also. If there is only 1%, so student can approach the 1%. Okay, so here is the problem that they haven't got the exposure of anything. So how they will know that I am good in this particular game like badminton or any other game? So first they have to go to the exposure. Any I think no government college have any quote about basketball and any quote about football and they haven't quote about cricket. So where the children play, they only play the simple things, normal things in themselves that haven't made any sense. They just spend their time in normal things. So this is the thing that happened to me in government college. I want to that every government college have they have to occupy some area and they have a big area for the football game and they have to issue some footballs for students so they can play and basketball court. Government can do this. This is a very simple thing. Actually the only thing is to make them visible. The things very simple. You have to just make them visible. This thing that this can be make the things changeable. Okay, Okay, so this is the thing. Actually, this in a game is very important role in study life, is in student life, because when we play, the whole body involved in gaming. Okay, so whole body enjoy the thing. The brain works in creative way. In game, the whole body and the whole mind concentrate on game. At that time, we unlock our thinking power, ability, and creativity, and all the things with our body also. Okay, so connectivity comes from this, our connectivity in our brain to our body. Okay, so this helps very much. So this have to be done. Okay, if you are a student, so you can play even for a half hour or 1 hour. You have to play. Nowadays what happens, everyone have phone, everyone have social media. They thought we are enjoying, we are doing best, and parents are saying they haven't they are got out of our generation. Everyone thinks like this. You have to just think, you can't think about this thing that they are not outdated. They know things, they have lived their life, they know. Okay, so when someone knows everything, he just respond and act when he thought that this is necessary. He do not say by uh, themselves that this is right, this is wrong. Okay, when you ask them, then they will said you that this is right, this is wrong. You have to play, you have to study. Why study? So you have to ask. They are not getting to tell you directly without you asking. When you not asking, this is your problem. You have to ask. Okay, when you ask, then you get answers, then you go. And for like playing, you have to say now your parents that I want to play, I want to go, I want to join that uh, like dance, like I want to join the singing. So you have to say, you have to first prove by self. So the see here YouTube and the all social media. YouTube, you have a good content and bad content also. You have to choose what you want to see. This is not the YouTube or the Instagram that are choosing you to what to see. You have to choose. Here you want a bondage to see this video. This is compulsory that you are in morning. You to see compulsorily Saurojasi. You are building your habit. This is your problem. You are building your habit. You can break this also. Okay, so spend some time with yourself. Think, and when you just started something like exploring yourself and doing other things like these other things, music, dance, and games, whatever. So you actually slowly overcome every social media when you become social in outer way, like you are going for music and you are singing with 4 friends. Then that makes sense. Yeah, that you are social, that is a social thing, that you are involving with friends, that making social life. Okay, so you can expose your you can enhance your vocabulary and communication skill. That's the makes sense. This is not the thing like you are active in social media. That is not the active thing. You are destroying your eyes. Actually, major part the effect phone is eyes. Everyone have now goggles. Why? They are spending their time in phones. You can imagine, like, this is a very compact size phone. When you spend time in this phone devices, so your eyes very have to very focus, very staged in seeing things very in small area. So this makes the eye very strained, and that's the why the focal length changes, and you lost your focus. Then everyone goes to doctor and fit their goggles. So this is a common thing. Nowadays goggles is common thing, but you have to uh, handle the thing. What is the main thing that cause your eyes to become unfocal? This is the main thing. Phone, mobile phone, smartphone. Yeah. If you not avoid, this makes you habitable to see phones, and you don't know what is going to be happen, how much you are getting addicted, because they actually they work their major Instagram, like YouTube shorts, they work in this thing that what you are watching. They are all have their um, they have already said all the things. They actually said it right way, that you are seeing something, so you can see a better way. They show their contents in the relevant way, so you can make related things, make this thing simple, easy. This is thing they are doing best, they are doing right thing, but you are just wasted your time, your money. You are paying for recharge, you are paying for phones, you are paying for everything, ठीक है? Then you are, what you are paying for these things, that you are for destroying your time, for wasting your time, you are spending for money for that thing. That doesn't make sense. If you are paying for something, you have to make fruitful thing from that source. If you are buying a phone, you can make fruitful thing from phones. There are so many good things. You can expose your life, what is life, that are all the questions you can search. Nowadays of the AI has come, everyone is saying, everyone shares their AI courses. I will teach you in 3 hours. You have to use your brain. What's actually happening? Do you think that really they are able to teach you in 3 hours? Yeah, like what is happening here? Advertisement means they are showing anything, they are saying anything. No one can say anything to them. No one claiming them that you are wrong. Anyone saying that I will teach you Python in 3 hours. How this is possible? This is impossible directly. You can see this thing is impossible. I think this is a very bad thing that's happening. Anyone comes and says anything, and that actually affect our brain. When we hear bad things, when we hear wrong things, when we consume wrong informations, that make me poisonous, na? We have to gather right informations, right knowledge, right things, right. We have to see right things, hear right things, and say right things, so make the sense what we hear, that what we think. Okay, so that are all the things are connected. If we are not in good environment, not in positive atmosphere, so that's it somehow affect us, na? So these are all things that matters a lot. Okay, so one point more I want to share, that everyone runs from complexities and complex problems, situations like exams. I think the more harder the thing is, you enjoy more that thing. Like I can say about JEE Advance. Like JEE Advance is the toughest exam. Everyone says about this thing. This is very tough. This is very toughest exam. Everyone says about this. This is impossible like things. I think the more harder you enjoy, this is more. Even though you fail in this exam, you will be appreciate yourself that I just push myself for this exam, the hardest exam. I had pushed myself. I have the this level confidence in myself that I can prepare for this. That not matter that you are getting in JEE Advance or not, but the thing is you done. That's the matter. Actually, the point I want to share is that your uh, performance not matter. Your effort matters. How much you efforted for that thing, that matters, not your performance. Okay, this is the point I want to share. In games also, if you are not winning, that not matter. Actually matter is how you are performing, how your efforts are for that thing, that I want to win. That effort matters, that the people see their someone's effort, not their the result. Who are going to give something you for the winning something? Nothing. If you got one rank in your school, what is happened? No one going go. Everyone say you are done good, and that's the normal thing. That the simple things normal. I One thing I want to focus is that everyone focus to become topper in class, become one rank. I think this is not the compulsory thing you have to do. Yeah, this is a good thing, but this is not the compulsory thing. Okay, you are getting one rank, that is good. You are not getting one rank, but you are performing in normal and performing better, that is good thing, I think. Like be normal. Like you have to qualify 75% in boards to qualify JEE means. So why you are trying to become 91? Okay, or not you are preparing for JEE means. You are preparing for CBSE, like I got seat 96%. That's not no need. This is the time you have to go. You want to go in any college, so you have to qualify your JEE and other competitive exam. So what is, see practical thing, yeah, that there is no need of CBSE board to become 96% or 97%. What is their use? No use. So why you are wasting your time in that thing? Just pass the 75% criteria and just focus on what the actually fruitful thing that will make you sense and that make you become eligible for colleges like JEE means, JEE advanced. Focus in that thing, na? Why? I don't know. I'm not able to uh, understand this thing that everyone spend time in CBSE and all the things, schools life, enjoy school life. What is the need? Yeah? See practical things. What is practicality? What is believe in practicality? Okay, this is the thing. Or one more thing is, in India, what happens is that movie and then web series, they show what content? They are showing killing, action. That seems good. When we go cinema, we saw theater, actions, killing. This is killing someone. That makes me joyful. But actually, impact what the happening? What's this making our impact in us? If we watching someone that they are killing, so we have somehow get the thing like we can okay, that's the feeling comes. Okay, when we see good things where someone helping someone else, so we also got the feeling like I have to help someone. That makes sense. Even though if you are seeing bad things, so somehow our mind thinks about that thing. What we see, that the mind thinks about that, and what we think we act on that thing. Okay, so I think nowadays cinema is very they are just uh, selling the only the things that people want. They're not sharing the contentful things. They just sharing like a rap kachara thing that make their money. I think this is not a right way to make millions. Now, okay, they are good in their own position. They are making money by this, but I think this is not the thing that people have to be see. Okay, for 3 hours you got enjoy, but after what happened after that thing? Your brain somehow poisoned now. You are seeing the killing scenes. That's a bad thing. Why are you seeing that all things? Gather the good things, the like science fiction. You can see science fiction movie that make you knowledgeable about science, that make you that make your interest in science. You can see that all the things. I this is okay. So these all videos are about my opinion. I'm not blaming you that you have to do the thing. I know you have just watched this. If this makes you feel good, if this make you feel like this is the right thing, then you adopt this thing. I know. And if you don't feel this is any useful thing, just pass this video. Nothing will happen. I am not going to make any money from this thing. I just sharing. I'm not wanting to earn anything. I just want to share. Okay. I have any other view on this thing. Okay. It's okay. I have so many things about to share. I will continue my sharing through videos. I hope you will enjoy. Okay. Bye.